What's going on YouTube? I'm S7W6 and in today's video I will be showcasing my week 6 battle of the BBL. In this game we are taking on the commissioner herself, Olivia Sama, and her Rotom OnlyFans. Oh boy, I don't know what's on the thumbnail yet, but I am going to have a field day with that name. So whatever's on there, it's gonna be whatever creation I come up with. This is very exciting stuff. We have 3 games left in the season, including this one. We did take our first L last week, but besides that, we are 4-1, and hopefully we can end off this street season pretty strong. I'm recording this right after my UPA team builder. Go me! But I want to preface by saying this video is long. This battle was extremely long to get through. You guys will see why in a bit. I don't want that to take away from the fact that this was a pretty good game. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it, but there is a pretty long portion in there. I'm going to try and edit it down. I have not as of the recording of this, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but hopefully it's not too long for you guys, to be honest. I just wanted to let you guys know that it's still a great game that me and Liv had. Speaking of her link will be in the description below, as well as every other coach. Liv puts a shit ton of work into this league, so big props to her. Please go check her out. Has helped out quite a bunch in terms of graphics, making sure things are on track, all that good stuff. But we can start talking about the team and the team builder and all. Liv made transactions 30 minutes before midnight, the Sunday before the week started, so that was fun. Let's list off the team real quick. Lugia, Rillaboom, Scizor, Milotic, Mienshao, Salazzle, Flygon, Zoroark, Miltank, and Aromatisse. I'm just going to flat out say it. I think our matchup is phenomenal. This is easily the best matchup we've had all season. And I do, like, even before, Liv's not having the greatest season, so I could see why they made transactions. And this team that Liv had before, I still thought my matchup was pretty good there. But with these transactions, it just actually got better for me in so many different ways. As I can sort of start talking about her team, I say that because Lugia is just not good against my team. The only reason it did as much work as it did with Kurt is because I played really bad against it that game, and I will never make that same mistake twice. Really bad matchup in this game. There's no Pokemon on Liv's side that really initially threatens me. I think the biggest threat to my team is Milotic and the ability to break it, because I have Coco and that's kind of it. I also have a Lunala set that can if I get set up. Zoroark, I have to play around it pretty carefully because if I don't, it can nab some free kills against my squad. Finally, Aromatisse is a little bit hard to switch into, but it's not, the biggest threat in the whole world. Otherwise, no real big threats here. The goal of my team this week is to just pivot with Coco and the reboot that's coming. I have a good Lunala set that can set up depending on what Liv brings, but if it doesn't work, again, Coco reboot is always the nice backup, more reliable plan. This team's pretty interesting because it's missing 12 points, and I know Liv was roasting my team at the beginning of the season for my Hawlucha and reboot pick, which, to be fair, I don't like Hawlucha, and reboot's kind of whatever on this team, but I just thought it was pretty funny. Otherwise, that's the team. Nothing too much else to talk about. Again, just the matchup is just so good here. What I am bringing to this game consists of Weezing, Tapu Koko, Mandibuzz, Lunala, Reboot, and Seismitoad. We can start talking about the Weezing. This is the second time it is coming this season, and it's got Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, and Pain Split. The only 2 other moves I thought about on this set were T-Spikes and Psybeam. Psybeam for the Salazzle and T-Spikes were just good. The issue was that Salazzle absorbs the T-Spikes, so I thought it'd be kind of pointless. The bad thing is Weezing is just completely nuked by Salazzle, Spec Zoroark, Lugia, all things that I could see coming. So that's kind of the issue with Weezing. Now the reason I'm bringing it is the Rillaboom. I just completely wall it. The Scizor, completely wall that. A Flygon that's not substitute, would just walk all over it. And that's why I felt like it was worth enough value to where it was worth bringing, because even if Lugia comes in, if I can break its multi-scale, that's something, or at least force it to roost. It gets something out of it, right? So I felt like that was all worth in the end. I almost ran Neutralizing Gas, though solely for the Levitate, solely for the Flygon, I have Levitate, jeez. But that's Wheezing. It's kind of a mixed bag here, but hopefully it lands on the good side. Next up, we have our Breaker, the only Coco set that can break, that's not set up, Choice Specs Tapu Koko. Very good in this game. My opponent's ground, for this is like the third or fourth time I'm facing a ground dragon this season, and I'm quite fine with that because they're weak to Dazzling Gleam. The only other mon that resists electric is the Rillaboom, and if I can Volt Switch on that, I can get some great momentum. On top of that, Rillaboom's matchup is not that great to begin with, so I'm not even that scared if it does get a free switch in. I have U-turn just in case I need to pivot, though it's not really something I see myself clicking. Dual Stab's all I needed. Outspeed Salazzle, and yeah, really good in this game. Third is the Mandibuzz set. This was weird for me. It's max HP. This defense and Spadef were for rolls of something I personally don't remember. I have Foul Play, U-turn, Defog, and Roost. I needed Defog because they only have one rocker, and it's Miltank. But I wanted to get rocks off the field for my reboot, as I'll talk about in a little bit. Roost is needed. I need U-turn to pivot because this team is very pivot heavy. And then it was Foul Play or Knockoff. I wanted both so bad because Foul Play doesn't do like shit to Lugia. I'm not saying Knockoff doesn't either, but Knockoff is so much better. Though Foul Play is for Rillaboom and Scizor. Wheezing is my initial switch in, though Mandibuzz without Foul Play can only do so much to it. So I thought Foul Play was better for those. So it was just really hard picking and choosing. Foul Play was just a tad better for what Mandibuzz is supposed to take on, though Knockoff was definitely something I would have liked on this set. Otherwise, it's still decent. Fourth is our big bad legendary, the broken Uber itself, Lunala. This is Calm Mind sub with 2 attacks. This is all I needed. This sets up on the Miltank because Body Slam doesn't break my sub. The only thing that can break my sub with Miltank is Fling, and they only get one of those, so I wasn't too worried about it. This also subs up on the Milotic and the Aromatisse. A no-invested Scald and a no-invested Moonblast never break my sub. That's what this investment is here for, and the rest was in special attack. Very free set if those mons come. If Milotic, Aromatisse, and the Miltank come, I will be so happy. Because I can just set up all over them. And then I have the moves in order to kind of beat down the rest of my opponent's team. Fifth is Reboot. This Reboot is coming for the first and probably the only time this season. It is Choice Scarf and not Boots. That's why I wanted Defog. And I have this moveset because I wanted to be able to touch the Salazzle, because it was a little bit annoying for my team. And though I am missing the fighting move for the Miltank, I felt like U-turn was just good enough. I'm going to be clicking U-turn with this mon most of the game anyway, because there's a Flygon, there's a Lugia that just tanks. Being able to just pivot is going to be, I think, more valuable. And I have Gong Shot for the Aromatisse because that thing is low-key a little bit of a threat. This speed outspeeds Salazzle, by the way, so I was able to put a lot of HP into this Reboot. Finally, we have Seismitoad. I have no idea why my voice rises right like that, by the way. This is the least useful member of my team, hands down. This is my switch into Salazzle. That's the only reason it's really here. If Salazzle doesn't come, then Toad's just gonna get up rocks, spread Toxic, knock off, and die. Like, that's simply what's gonna happen. Knockoff was just good utility. Toxic is just good. I wanted rocks, and again, it's just mainly here to switch into Salazzle. I have enough attack to break a Lugia sub with Knockoff. That's what the attack is there for. Otherwise, there's not much else to talk about it. It can pivot into Milotic, but it doesn't really do much if it's a Flame Orb set. So, we'll see how it is when we get there. But that's what we're going to be rocking out with. I am feeling very confident in this game. No other way to put it. Again, very long game, but I think you guys will still enjoy it. Without further ado, we are going to head into the battle. Alright, here we are in the game. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Liv. There is no Lugia. Okay, not what I was expecting, but that's cool. No Zoroark. That I am very happy with, not gonna lie. I don't think I saw Salazzle. There's a Flygon. No Mian Shao. And I think that's it. Yes, okay, so this is kind of what I was expecting, a little bit different, but mostly what I was expecting. I wrote a lot of notes, so just to preface that, I have to cross out a lot here. In terms of lead here, I could lead Reboot, I could also lead Mana Buzz. How good is Mana Buzz in this game? It's decent. I like Mana Buzz as a lead because I can pivot out on like anything, and if something like the Aromatisse leads, I just U-turn. So yeah, I like that lead a lot. I'm going to spend these 30 seconds crossing out stuff because again, I wrote down a lot for this game. So that is why I have to cross out so much, you know. Big brain, right? Milo's annoying. Rillaboom is always annoying even though my matchup's not bad against it. I like it now. So again, good luck, have fun to live. This is our 3rd time ever battling. We are currently 1-1 against them, so hopefully we can beat them. First time battling live this gen too, so that's also kind of fun. No Lugia, no Mienshao. Zoroark is still shocking. Rillaboom, good lead for us. Really content with that one, to be honest. S7W6 doesn't do much in this game, so I gotta think about that. This looks like I'm just gonna U-turn here. I think that's just what I do. Yeah. I U-turn, go into Reboot, and then U-turn again. They U-turn themselves, that's fine. 217 to 184, that's not banded. I don't even have to count for that. Could be Scarf, but definitely not banded. I think I got mostly everything. Let's see if they go out and see. They go into Milo, okay. What's the removal? It's Flygon and Scizor. I could just go Coco and Volt Switch though. I'm either gonna go into Coco or Toad to get up rocks. I don't like the idea of switching it. Oh no, I go Lunala. What? I go Lunala. That's just, this thing sets up all over Lunala. So I mean, Lunala sets up all over this. Lunala is very free in this game. I can sub here. Scald, unless it's like offensive Milo, never breaks my sub. It's a big thing. They're Flame Orb. I kind of thought they would be, so I'm quite content with seeing that. I'm going to sub here. And because they didn't bring Zoroark, that makes my life a whole lot easier. I am leftovers, so I will get some residual damage back. They're toxic. They don't connect. Sick. I think I Calm Mind here. Yeah. I don't really care if they're Haze. They can't phase me out. I Calm Mind, yeah. Every time. So cool stuff. Yep. I can't think. This thing's gonna have Recover, Scald, Toxic, and I guess Haze, right? Like, that's kind of the moveset I'm thinking. What could come out here? Let's see what they want to do. They could have Flip Turn too. That's another thing. But this set really just punishes Live a lot because it sets up on Aromatisse, Miltank, and this. So they Scald. So this won't break sub. I'm gonna Moongeist Beam, and I think I'm going to sub again. They get a crit, so I'm just gonna sub. I'm gonna sub up again. Not too much of a big deal, just, you know, a little annoying. Like if they have Haze, I'll figure it out here. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. It's just, I already mentioned my plays here. Sub up. The great thing is that their pivoting moves cannot break my sub, which is really cool. Let's go to Lunala. I just want to see if they have Haze, right? They Flip Turn. Okay, so they don't have it. I want to see how much that Flip Turn does. That does... Like, okay, oh, well, that's Shadow Shield. Does like 10%, roughly. They're gonna go out into Scizor. That's cool with me. I think I just Moongeist Beam this. Yeah, I Moongeist Beam this. It's a guaranteed 2-shot. So yeah. Yes, even like max HP, max BF, careful, guaranteed 2-shot against this thing. maybe Leftovers Gracie Terrain might make it if I get a low roll, but this will do a lot. Oh yeah, that's some damage. They knock off. It's gonna break the sub, of course. Do I really care if they bullet punch me here? Not really. I have so many opportunities to set up still, it's amazing. So I'm actually going to just attack this thing again. And I get my shield back too. So they are lefties. Again, I don't really care too much. They will be able to revenge kill me with like Rillaboom or something. But if I can get a kill here, that's just amazing. So we're just going to take the kill early where we can get it. They're going to bullet punch, get some damage. I could have subbed there, but it's fine. Actually, no, probably not. We kill Scizor, that's the point. This dies. And we're off to a good start. And as I mentioned, I can set up on a lot of different things. The Milotic particularly. Granted, see, now that I know that they have Toxic, I don't want to... What's it called? I don't want to hard switch Lunala in on Milotic, because that's the out. That's the way I can give Liv an out into beating Lunala in terms of Lunala versus Milotic. So only scary thing here is Flygon could come out, Rillaboom, because Rillaboom probably lives a +1 Moongeist Beam. I think it's a roll in Liv's favor. If they have any bulk, they live it. Flygon could be faster too. And I don't want to stay on that. So we'll see. I think the tough one is if Miltank comes out, because if I'm faster than Miltank, I always beat it. If I'm slower, then it does become a little bit annoying. So we'll see. Miltank. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. See, now this sucks, because if this is faster, it could be an issue. Do I want to risk it? Not really. This thing sets up on my Milotic and the thing. I keep mentioning it, but it's so true. I could just go Mana Buzz. Yeah, let's go Mana Buzz. I know if I'm faster, then this is kind of like a bad play, but if they're faster and they paralyze me, they Toxic me, I lose a really good way to beat Milotic and Aromatisse, so I don't want to do that. They Body Slam, so I could have just stayed in. Not a big deal. I'm just going to U-turn on this thing, and I think I'm going to go back out into it. They Body Slam, they have rocks. Okay, that's good. That's something good to know. I could have brought T-Spike, because that was so good. Now, are they fast is the question. Because Body Slam I'm not too scared of. Rocks are annoying, albeit they are pretty annoying. Because Body Slam should never break my sub. I could just go Coco and fire off a Specs attack too. Scrappy. Body Slam doesn't break unless they're offensive. They need a decent amount of speed to outspeed me. I'm going Lunala. This could be a really, really bad play, but we'll see. If I'm faster, very good. If I'm not, pretty bad. I'll take rocks. I'll get leftovers back. I'm going to sub up on this. Get some information about this Miltank. We'll do that. I do have a lot of speed on this. Okay, I'm faster. Good. Unless they're offensively invested, Body Slam does not break a sub. So that's good stuff. It doesn't break. Sick. Okay. I'm going to Calm Mind here. That's the play. Get back up to my boost. They could be Speed F. They're in this exchange. They're probably going to put me in range of a Rillaboom attack, but the fact that I can get this possibly into range of a Rillaboom hit is just knock this out. What am I trying to say? They're going to put me in Rillaboom range, but I'm going to claim another Pokemon most likely. So I'm okay with that. And we already established I'm faster. I'm just going to sub again. I'm going to get up to +2 and then start attacking, because +2 is a guaranteed 2-shot. Even now it might be because it, and I'm gonna get up to +2 first. I do have defog, so if I get really, really low, I could still defog rocks away. I will Calm Mind again. Get up to +2/+2. And we're looking pretty good for the moment. So we'll sub up this next turn, and then I will Moonblast. And just figure out, you know, what the damage is looking like. They're not leftovers, which is really nice. This is probably just going to be really Spadef, to be honest. Let's sub. Even if I have to take a Body Slam in the end, it's not too much of a big deal. Because it doesn't do too much. It's just I'd rather have the sub take it. If they're max HP, the standard calc at 192 Spadef, careful, this is a guaranteed 2-co with the chip they took. So this is where we do it. I don't need any more boosts for anything else, I don't think. They see we're not Focus Blast, they know our whole moveset. Yeah, that's a 2-shot. I think I'm just going to sub up again. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't really care if they Milk Drink. I have a lot of Moonblasts in the bank. And, yes. Yep. Let's keep this up. This analysis really working out well so far. We're going to be around... We're at 63 after 2 rounds of leftovers. We're going to be around, like, 100-ish HP. If they do this, though, I might be up to a little bit more. Because I think 2 Moonblasts still kills this anyway. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna Moonblast. Because now we're in a point where my sub is not broken. Yep. Definitely the play there. Body Slam. By the way, Shiny Miltank, very awesome. And they don't break it, sick. So I'm just gonna Moonblast again here. And it should kill the Miltank. And if it doesn't, I'll just sub up in front of it again. Not a big deal. And Miltank drops. Sick. So that's dead. They have to give me another Mon, which is awesome. It might be a point to where Rillaboom's U-turn breaks my sub and they sack something else. And they bring it back in. I could see that being a play, but I'm cool with that, to be honest. So we'll see what they want to do, how they handle this. I think they give me another Mon. Maybe they go into Mono. No, they go into this. Flygon. It drops to a +2 Moongeist, right? Like, there's no world where it doesn't. And if I'm faster, which I don't think I will be, but if I am, whew, that's amazing. Let's Moongeist Beam. Again, hope I'm faster, though I doubt it. I do have a decent amount of speed, but it's free creeping Rillaboom, so I don't think Flygon will go that low. No, they don't. So I'm going to get, unless it's Sash Flygon, I will get this thing as well. Or AV. I don't even know how much +2 does to AV. It probably lives, realistically. I don't know why I Moongeist Beam when I could have just Moonblasted. Not a big deal. It really doesn't matter too much here. They die. Sick. Alright. So they have to go Rillaboom. And I'm going to save this. Let me do a Calp real quick. See what, like... I don't think it's banded. Is that the Rillaboom? I forgot the neck, yeah. So we saved this, I've already established. 120, I want to see if Gracie's got kill. I'm sure it does. Yeah, it does. 123. And I'd rather just, it's just safer to keep this, right? So I'm going to just go into the Wheezing this time. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it doesn't let Aromatisse in. Because I don't care about Milotic. Milotic is not a threat whatsoever. I have to get the door real quick. And if Aromatisse comes in, Wheezing prevents it from doing anything, really. Alright, let the dog in. They knock off. They're going to knock off my helmet. It's fine. They're going to take the helmet damage first. Let me calc it. That brought me down to 116. I did take rocks. 116. There's no way that's banded. I refuse to believe. And I think I just Sludge Bomb here. Yeah. They're gonna U-turn. That's fine. If, again, Milotic comes in, not a big deal. If Aromatisse comes in, it's gonna tank a Sludge Bomb. They switch up moves. They're not banded. I think I saw that earlier too, so I'm just stupid. Back out to this. That's fine. This won't do a crazy ton, but, you know, it's whatever. Now, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to save this. And I'm either going to go out into Mana Buzz. I could just go Hard Cocoa, to be honest. Hard Cocoa is not a terrible play. I kind of like Mana Buzz. I'm just trying to figure out how I don't lose to the whatever in the back. I'm gonna go Mana Buzz. The Aromatisse if it's like Calm Mind or something, because I didn't prep too heavy for that. I did a little bit. I do have the Scarf Reboot in the back with Gunk Shot, so that's a way to do it. They Toxic. I'm just gonna U-turn this time. With Milotic around, I can't really beat the, Reboot can't win this game on its own. I'm just gonna U-turn. Or I could Defog. I like U-turn. I don't want to let Aromatisse in for free. They flip turn, so I definitely made the right play there. Because Aromatisse comes in, I go right back out into my Lunala, I think. Lunala against Aromatisse. A Moonblast, if it's no special attack, never breaks my sub. I'm glad I U-turned. Holy crap. And I want to see how much Specs Coco's doing to this. It does. It's a solid 2-co. I've already established Lunala isn't terrible. Let me go Coco. No, let me go to this and see if I can sub in front of it. As long as I keep Reboot around, I can revenge this thing. I get my terrain and leftovers cancels out the rocks, which is cool. They are terrain. They don't show anything else. I am going to sub here. If they have some attack investment, they might be able to break it. If they don't, they never do. Again, this could be Calm Mind for all I know, and that is pretty scary. Because I'm already at low HP. As they are Calm Mind. Okay, I was a little scared of this, to be honest. This thing can never beat me on the spot, though. I don't think. So, that's a thing. And I'm getting health back. Do I Calm Mind 1v1 this is the question. Do I try to do that? I think I do. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We've already established the circumstances revolving around this breaking a sub, and it doesn't, so they're not invested. This is a really great EV spread. I'm really glad this is the EV spread I went with this week. This is probably never a 2-ko, which is the only issue. If they're just max HP, it doesn't 2-ko, so that kind of sucks. No, okay. Night Moonblast. Because they're... Oh, that's a crit. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. They're going to get all this recovery back. 2 Moongeist Beams does knock this out, I think. From this range. Yeah. It does. I Moongeist Beam. I don't need the sub. This is the turn. I recognize it. Hopefully they just attack me here. This will do a lot, yep. Oh, maybe it won't. They wish. Okay, so that was smart. They recognize that that's what happened. I have 1 Moongeist Beam. It does knock it out. I think they have Protect on the set. Like, it makes a lot of sense. If they don't, though, I do knock them out here. Again, I really feel like they just click Protect. Yeah, they do. Smart play. I didn't have much else to do there, to be honest. I just, for the off chance they didn't, I didn't want to, like, throw that away. I refuse to believe they have enough for my team. Okay, but they're gonna knock me out here. This is the turn we were finally waiting for, jeez. Let's think about it now. I want to go on the Toad. I want to go on the Toad. But yeah, let's go out into Toad and Toxic. Yeah, let's go on the Toad and Toxic. I don't care if Milo comes in. If Rillaboom comes in, that's fine too. Get this thing on a timer. This will guarantee knock me out if they have a Moonblast left, which they have 1,000,000 at this point. I have to let my dog back out. Go up. They still have some left, which is just absolutely mind-boggling to me. So I will die. At least I get that going. Part of me, like, I don't want to sack Weezing is the only thing to this. Weezing's actually probably out of range anyway, to be honest. If I sack Weezing, can I still beat... This is becoming a close scenario here that I'm not really a big fan of. Who's the Rock Setter? It was Miltank. I can defog possibly. Yeah, I'm going to... What do I do here? Who do I need for the Rillaboom? Mandibuzz or Weezing more? Like, I like Weezing for it a bit more. Alright, let's go Mandibuzz. I'm gonna defog. Just so I can get Reboot in for a little bit more free. And I'll finally bring out Reboot after this turn. So rocks are gone. That's cool. Wish they might not have Moonblast. That's what that's kind of telling me here, which is kind of cool. Hopefully that's the case, but I don't know. I think I Roost. Yeah, I'm gonna Roost here. Because I don't care if Milo comes in, nor Rillaboom either. If they knock me out, they knock me out. They withdraw. They don't have Moonblast. Sick. Oh my god. Alright, so that thing's not really a threat now. This thing's the biggest threat, I think. Jeez, that took forever. So I'm going to U-turn. Yeah, that hurts a bit, but that's fine. Yeah. Jesus, man, that took so long. They're faster. That's actually good, because I can get the Cocoa for free. And I get to fire off a free Thunderbolt, I think. Finally. Oh my god. I forget how much Rillaboom was at, to be fair. It's pretty high, I think. I could just Volt. I think Volt Switch is just fine, too. Yeah, Volt Switch is a good play. Yeah, I'm actually just going to Volt Switch on this. They withdraw. Is that going to be Rillaboom? Yep, Rillaboom. Pretty high health still. But this Volt Switch should do a lot. This could be AV for all I know. But now I get to go out into my Reboot. That's pretty tanky. And click U-turn. Finally get to bring it out, jeez. If this is like Scarf Jolly, if this is like Scarf, it outspeeds me, but if it's not, it doesn't. I don't think this is gonna be Scarf though. But I U-turn. If they stay in and just tank it, that's fine. I have really good switch-ins in the back. They withdraw again, cool. Back into Milo, and it's just a cycle now. So I'm glad this is how this is going. This will do a chunk. Now Volt Switch definitely kills this, no questions asked. Get this my terrain back up so I don't have to worry about any of that. Let me keep my calc up still. Unless this is really spit out, I doubt it. So Volt Switch. Aromatisse will take a lot from it because I'm specs. Switch out. Back on the Rillaboom. I'm cool with this. Not really, no problems. And this is just more and more chip for my reboot to really kind of clean up this. Yep. Back into reboot we go. Rillaboom. I'm always U-turning. There's no... Again, he might live U-turn, but it's fine. I'm not really too worried about it. I could Gunk Shot because Milo might be in range, but I think U-turn is just better. They have to draw again, so yep. Oh, okay. I could have Gunk Shot it there, but it's fine. This thing is still on a Toxic Timer, so I'm not really scared of it. This could be where I just T-Bolt, but I think Tapu Koko Volt Switch is just better. Yep. And I just keep it up. That's all I do. I just Volt Switch, because if they wish, it's annoying, but it's fine. It makes this a little bit longer, but not really a big deal. I don't want to T-Bolt. Even though I have good switch into the Rillaboom, I have so much momentum right now, I'm not really worried about it. So yeah, this won't kill, but it'll do a lot. Wow, it did so much, jeez. And I just go back out and reboot. And I think I just U-turn. They wish. I U-turn because yeah, I just U-turn. I don't care if they stay in with this. Milo might be able to get its health back, but it's not really a big deal. Rillaboom, again, has a chance to die to U-turn. If it doesn't, it's not. Let's see what they would go into. Probably Milo. That's Milo, right? Yeah. So this will get back up to a lot of health here, but it's fine. I just go back out on the Coco. That still does a lot of damage, jeez. Very respectable. Click my buttons fast because we are under 2 minutes. Oh, dog's barking again. I'm sorry, this battle's been so long. I have Volt Switch. I could Thunderbolt, but I think Volt Switch is fine too. If they stay in, they might be able to live this. Yep, they do live, just barely. Not going into reboot, I have to play a little more defensive now, but I just go out into Mana Buzz, and I U-turn. They recover, so that's a thing. Yeah, definitely just U-turn here. They recover, that's, yep. This Milo is definitely being annoying, but we should be able to break past it at some point. I just go back out in the Coco. And I think I might just T-Bolt this time. Does T-Bolt kill this? Electricity disappeared, so I'm actually going to Volt Switch. Yeah. I want to get my train back up. You're saying again. That does still so much. Yeah, I'm going to T-Bolt next time. Well, it depends how much health they're at. That's kind of how it is. They toxic, not... yeah. So. Nah, I think I still Volt Switch next time, because they didn't recover. They're fast. I'm faster, actually, so... eh. I get a crit. Don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to go into Coco. Yeah, I'm going to take a hit now, but it's fine. So yeah. Definitely Volt Switch. It'll kill Aromatisse, it'll kill this. I get Pivot, I get Momentum on Rillaboom. I kind of hope they Scald. Or Recover, that's actually fine too. Because Volt Switch should kill this thing. Yeah. It would be a misplay if it doesn't, but it's just chipping this thing down. It's not too much of a big deal. They withdraw. Into the Aromatisse. This is dead. And I just go into Reboot. Because I don't really care about Milotic coming in on it. So yeah. That will be the play. And Reboot can kind of just... nah, I think what's his face? Milotic's still a little bit too high of health. This turned out to be so long. I'm sorry, guys. I'm definitely going to edit this down a bit. I'm going to U-turn. And go out into Coco. Yep. If terrain's up, I'll Thunderbolt. If it's not up, I'll Volt Switch. They flip turn. Actually a smarter play there. But that means that Milotic is still a little bit lower. I need to see how much Reboot is doing to this Milotic at some point. I feel like that's going to be a calc that's going to come up. Not much. I could U-turn and get damage, but I don't want to take a Grassy Glide if I don't need to. And U-turn's not doing too much anyway. So I go into Mana Buzz. Yeah. It could double in the Milo and make this a little bit longer. We'll see. They high horsepower, sick. So now I just U-turn on this. I think that did it. I think that actually is the game right there. Whew. Wow, that took... long game, I gotta say. I think it was relatively clean, to be honest, even though this was not the way I wanted this game to go out. I think this game... I mean, it's not over yet. I'm not, you know... I don't want to bite my tongue yet, but things are looking pretty good here. That was a huge turn right there, because I U-turn on this, and then yeah, Grassy Glide. I get Reboot in for free. And I just U-turn. And I think it's in range. And if it's not, I just go back out on the Mana Buzz. I could also Gunk Shot, but I think U-turn is just better. I'm glad I got rid of rocks. That was a really good thing that happened. This might be able to live a U-turn, but it'll live on like 2. At that point, Coco knocks it out. So, yeah, after a long game, I think we're going to be able to prevail here. Again, not over, but I think we're looking pretty good. I think this is Assault Vest, by the way. This Rillaboom here. It took like nothing from Mudspecs hit. And I know it wasn't grassy terrain, but that still did nothing. Coco could just be really weak, because it kind of is, but who knows. This is not, you know, this was more fun than you would think, considering this recording is an hour long, and there's a whole bunch of stall in the middle there. This, you know, wasn't. I had fun. That does live. So I just go back on the Mana Buzz. If they get Mana Buzz, they get Mana Buzz. It's fine. They U-turn, yeah, that's just makes it longer, but at this point I can U-turn on the Milotic and I can Thunderbolt for free, because Rillaboom will die to it, Milotic should die to it as well. So we've seen the full moveset on I think both of these mons at this point, so yeah. Mana Buzz getting real low. Really good pivot here. I'm glad I kept U-turn. This Mana Buzz set was weird because I didn't like it as an individual set, but I liked it as it synergized with the team. They recover. It's fine here. I'll just go Coco and a T-Bolt. I think it dies. Yeah, it should die. With like 5% U-turn chip, definitely. So yeah, that should be it. Coco definitely picking up more kills here. Coco and Lunala really carrying the team in terms of kills. Really glad Reboot showed up. Maybe Reboot will get thumbnail. I feel like this thumbnail is going to revolve around Lunala and Aromatisse. We did a lot of U-turn Volt switching at the end here, but that could also get it. I'm not sure yet. It might be a whole cluster of things. Who knows? But this dies. Rillaboom cannot knock me out in one hit unless it's Scarf, which I'm sure it's not at this point. I get a crit. I don't think that crit mattered. I'm kind of glad we got it there and not in the middle of the Moonblast War. So that's that. Only maybe for a diff point, but that's probably it. We are locked in. I'm just gonna click T-Bolt again. This thing's on 3 health. And we should be good to go. GG to live. Thank you for the battle. I'm sorry to your viewers on Twitch that they had to go through this. But you have to do what you gotta do, right? We are going to move up to a 5-1 record with pretty good diff. And I think that clinches us the playoff spot. I'm pretty sure we were pretty good to begin with, but that really kind of sealed the deal. For the 8th time in this video, I will be shortening this somehow. 1 hour and 5 minutes is way too long, so I will be cutting it down. But again, GG to live. Make sure to go check out her channel. It will be linked in the description below. That's all I really got to say. Really long battle. I could reflect more on it, but I got to pee really bad. Thank you for the game again. Make sure to go check out Liv's channel. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys next week.